Hello and welcome back to our Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play. We're currently doing the DLC, Into the Frozen Wilds. And I think we're about to finish it up, so this may be an odd video, but we will see what happens. So we're helping them go a little further, maybe? What's this? Blast from the past. That one. To Joshua from Isla. Goes to New Zealand. A spring thaw reveals body of missing man. Huh. Funny, he ended up dying. He was a pain in the ass, made him get lost, and then he died. I believe that's called murder in most circles.
The voice of the demon.
Huh. Okay. Hephaestus sounds broken.
The altar. Desecrated.
Oh, Cyan Access. No. Acting Chief and Interim AI Administrator. Jorgen Holm. I state to have updated the the patent for the Cyan Regulatory AI until 2 September. It's tampering, meddling. Alright. Fine. Alright, so we know how to fix this. Or auricular?
Right here. There's a spirit present. Or the demon.
We
Both. But we have to find out.
have to find out, I was gonna say. We are gonna take everything, and I'm guessing we're gonna fight a bear. Or not. Maybe something new. Alright, let's go ahead and hack this. Right in. At least it's only double layered. I think... Hold on, let's take a look at this. One more. Right. That goes there. Oh no, well... I was gonna say we just circle it around and then bounce it out. Then we have no way to bounce it back in. We have to go through every node. So what if we do this? Oh, wrong way. Ah, see, here's where it gets tricky. Way. So if we bounce to here, go all the way around here, and bounce into here, then we have to, or we can either take it. Well, maybe that... No, you can't do it that way. Yeah, see, this is the weird part. That has to stay that way. That has to go there. Well, that's interesting. And we can change that. Maybe that's the way to go? Bounce it. Oh, that doesn't look like the way to go either. Huh. Alright, well let's just try... Let's see where this bounce goes. So if we...
Possible security threat detected.
Uh-oh. Alright, so here's the issue. If we cycle this...
Analyzing scrutiny. Security threat confirmed.
So we can't go that way. That has to be... This has to be the end point thing. Alright? Oh. So it's gotta go... Let's do this in reverse. Boing, boing, boing. But it has to go... like this. Out and around. See, it's this one. Oh! Shoot! Alright.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Oh, Hephaestus.
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
Alright. So it's trying to wipe out humanity. I like the helmet. Sorry.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there.
Okay.
Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
God damn it.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer.
If either one of them has children.
Then lead us into battle.
We're headed down here. Well, this is just
Keep
a
moving
mess.
towards the core.
Guess we
Uh-oh.
can.
Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
No, I'd imagine not. Am I going the right way? How do we... Are we hopping over lava? Really? That's safe. Oh, look, there's a path in.
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Destroy or override the control tower. Override it. We've got time, and it'll blow up anyways once it's done. So... No. Okay. Get the bear! Robo bear! We might have enough to take... Oh my god.
New unit that's flying.
New Robo Bears. That. Want to know what this is? Not a frost claw. I think that's what we're facing.
Warned us about. This won't be easy.
Demonic
Can't let it
fire claw.
Take it down!
Ow. Ow. Is it still not down? Alright, we're popping a potion. There we go. 3. Ow! Alright, we're popping that. And that. Do up more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, one more. 7, 8. Damn, boy! Okay. Oh! We got company! Help! Oh, dodge! Help! Pop up more of this. And oh! I do not like fireflies. How many? There we go. Wow! Actually, 2, 3. Let's start blowing. Woo! Now what?
I will not
2, 3. Alright, you should not. Oh! Yeah! 2, 3. Keep dodging. No! 1, 3. Alright, let's craft more of this. More of these. You cannot tie it down. 2, 3. Pause. Why are you doing that? There we go. Ah! Top off. Health. 3. Come on. 3. Alright. We need more. Nope, wrong ammo. There we go. Two, 3. Oh, that's a big bear. He is behind me somewhere.
This is where fate has brought you.
Oh! Ow. Pop off.
Nothing will stand.
What? There we go. Not what I am. Oh my god, it's hucking a rock. Woo! Whoa!
Couldn't make contact.
Ow. We're popping another fire potion. We can try to pin him down again. He's immune to being pinned down.
Another
Every time.
tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Energy from the tower keeps repairing it.
What? Where? What tower? What? I don't see a tower. There it is. Oh, Jesus. Guys, keep him off me.
The tower.
Oh, come on. Oh, damn it. All right. Oh. Come on. Ah! No, 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 no. 2, 3. Come on. Pop up. Pop up. Pop up. Pop up. Pop. No. Yes. No. What is... All right. We're doing... Ah. Ah. So we can't pin it down. All right. I need a breather. So we can't pin it down. Tearing at this point is useless. So let's switch to this. Is there any tips in the notebook? Thank you. Body. That's what I'm trying to shoot out. Already shot out that one. Power cells in the back. Shock and tear. I mean, we can try to hit what's in the back somehow.
Deal with the tower! Quickly!
No, I can't. Because it keeps. Thank you. Pop off. Ow.
We must not...
Ah! I'm not getting a break here. There is no slowdown. On. 1, 3. Dodge. Alright, cross. Nope. Just set up. Ah! 1, 2, 3. Nope. Dodge. You up. Don't know where he is, other than on top of me. Ah! Right? There's a clean hit. Why are you just getting free hits like that? 3. Nope. More ammo. We have plenty of ammo. Ah! There goes my shot. There's the charge and the counter.
There! The tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
Now I need to get a shot at the back, somehow. No! Now I just gotta do that all again! Alright. Nope. Alright, hold on. Drop shot. Ah! Three. Whoa, we are dodging that. Alright, I think we finally cleared off the armor. Nope, dodging that. There we go. All right. 3. All right. So he just ignores ice. Woo! Come on up. Oh, come on, help. Come on, he's up. Is he just permanently on fire? I'm just gonna ignore that. There we go. 2, 3. Let's get some real damage. Boom! Alright. Woo! 24%. We are taking that one. Override this puppy.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Aloy!
No! Power network.
Maria! Don't!
Uh-oh.
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained.
Oh, that hurt.
I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center.
Okay. Oh, she's hurt.
Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Oh no. Oh.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Artok. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go.
I doubt there's a way to save her, unfortunately.
Let's go!
Alright. Oh, no. Ah, come on. Alright, out we go. Don't even get to loot anything? Bastards.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Uh-oh. My god, the amount of upper body strength to do this.
explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Thank God he didn't use that during the fight.
Great Banukai!
We're out! I'm good, landed in snow. Oh, we're gonna need that health regen after this.
Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
Good question.
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Alright. So let's fast travel there. Hooray for fast travel. Oh, that's good. I didn't realize the antidote also made you resistant. According to Street Chatbot, 15 people in stream. According to Twitch, there's 10, so that means 5 of you are bots. Cool. Alright, let's quick save. Alright, let's head to the retreat.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Now we have a friendly AI on our side, sort of. As the Banuk do.
We can resume any time you like our attack, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Now the friendly AI is going to talk to him. The question is, do we defeat Hephaestus? Or is he still out there? I suppose is the question. Gonna have to buy more wire. Oh my god, yes we are. I've been that low on wire for a while. Let's talk to
Hello,
Diane.
Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Araya's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Okay. Well, here's the important
Was the
one.
daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Araya said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated.
Ow.
It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
Okay.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity,
Ah,
far more advanced than I am.
more advanced AI.
From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus. The construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans.
That's not good.
My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts.
That's
In
good.
me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes, to construct hunter-killers without external limitations. And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is
Okay.
difficult to understand where it draws the line and why.
difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
That's interesting. Doesn't want to exterminate humans, just wants to control the population, maybe? Okay.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You
Now
can't
her
really-
voice is dropped.
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Okay.
This firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes, I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
That's
So
good.
we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
I think they would.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues
They
were
hid her
deceased.
from the swarm, I'm betting.
I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Okay.
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
It's actually pretty cool. Alright, other question? Ted Farrow.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into
Oh,
military
this is what they
applications.
started with.
But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the...
The scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Okay, it's not your fault.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities.
Huh.
From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Oh, I do know what a dam
Do you know
is.
anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach
That's
Party.
awesome.
These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
That's funny.
There's a room
Oh.
east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
You enjoyed power too much. Alright.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
True.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
War, maybe?
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors.
Oh.
Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area
Climate
of the
change
Earth.
is real.
There wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth.
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
The clawback?
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
That's everything. Okay.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
It's either gonna be use your judgment or take it gently. Don't think it should be tell them the truth. I think we do take it gently.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
Doesn't want to be a god.
I would. Because at heart, you want to be honest, right?
I see. I will follow your advice.
Yeah.
Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should.
Oh,
Talk. See how he's doing.
I hope you can. That would be awesome. If you could, like, do everything up to the last mission, come back and then talk to her, and get some more conversation. I'm gonna try that. And that will be on the recordings, right before the last mission, whatever it is. I'll come back and see if any new conversations will open up already. Let's go talk to Aratak. Where the hell? Oh, there he is. Where the hell did he go? Step off! No.
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tug has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
What do you think Hephaestus is, Silence?
I'm not sure. But its name comes from a language even the Old Ones considered ancient, as does the name Hades. A connection, perhaps. as yet unglimpsed. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind
Awesome.
of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Ooh. Oh, right. If we go to quests. Yes, side. Hunter Tree, Weapons of the Lodge, Ancient Armory, Errands, Out of the Forge. 5 Fire Claws. Might be worth it. Level 50. God, those things were such a pain to kill. Ah, let's really quick head back here. We can do 2 of these. So I think we can turn in 2 of the quests for improving some of our new weapons, which we'll probably never ever use again, because
These are different times.
the replacements. Hold on. Quest, errand. Here, we can do this one. Oh, that's her right there?
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through. There. Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
You've done good work with this weapon, Parja.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
Does it have an alt fire mode?
I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her. And that's a little too close to my family life. She's done and she's yours. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original after all.
Thanks for your work on the forge fire.
Pleasure. I mean, you couldn't be more of an improvement on her last owner. What a pile of slag he was.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
Well, I assume that means yeah. Oh, and I still have the old one? Oh, wait. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. So now it's got two different types of ammo. Well, of course we're going to input the freezing. What do we got? This one and that one. Again, we will probably never use it. Fire. Nope. Now it's got flamethrower or fireballs, and this one has ice shards or ice shotgun.
As thick as the snow in the cut.
Alright.
Something to see.
We are at an hour. I am just curious. Not that one. I'll do that one on my own. An errand out of the forge. They pop up on the map. I wonder if I'll get help. Three, four. Why did it say 5? There's only 4 on the map. The 5th one must pop up after you kill the other 4. But they're all close to animal spawn spots. So potentially, we could get help fighting them. It won't be as hard, but maybe that one, as they look. Or maybe that one. Maybe we can get a Billow back to help. That is cool. We have 2 points. Yep, we can spend them right here. 3, 6, 9. 9 more skill points. I am going to save. I am going to, well, I can do that some other time. I'm going to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, or comment. Come on over and check me out on Twitch when I stream live. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am.